this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Using his legs, it's Simon. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Split backfield here. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Took contact on the throw. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. You're going to see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Longhorns will line up to punt it away. So a 3 and out on the first possession. They'll have to kick it away. The ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Hand off to the single back. 1st down, looking for more now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. I think this run play catches the defense completely off guard, and now the offense has a 4th and short, and they're in field goal range. What are they going to do?
The Gamecocks will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. They try to sneak it for the first. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And the back now goes in motion. Direct snap. Breaks free. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
He struggled getting
using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Lucas.
Yeah.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
Sorry.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts
now y'all do your homework first.
Defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
We at home. We got 4 hours before we take off.
Here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. To keeper trying to get to the marker. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Good.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
You didn't have deodorant?
And
Did you put on this
I
morning?
did put it on.
Okay.
Love you, Mom. First time in 4 days.
Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
What's up, Luke? What's up? That's good.
Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback.
I know.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He's got the first and
That's
still
good.
going.
You're supposed to.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
No bad complaints.
The line of scrimmage, good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Complaints. Yeah.
It's a strong
Top
run.
end is
Keeps the
good.
drive going. First down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
He's getting
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Lewis. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. By the back now forces the defense to adjust. And it's a direct snap. And it's incomplete. They tried the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Back to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Clark. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. Oh, here comes the reverse. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. A play action looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. It's a quick grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. They move the 6 before to the line here on 1st down now. Oh, it's a reverse. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry up. And the running back takes the handoff. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drop.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the extra point was up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out. It's Butler. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big game for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain there, but he comes up short, and the clock runs out to end the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Texas. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Defense will have to adjust. He finds some space. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Looking to cash in this red zone trap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it right near the end zone. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
He's swarmed by the defense. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to convert with a sneak. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. The throw complete to the feedback underneath. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quick throw to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Gamecocks. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking for some space. It's Simon. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To the air, it's Lewis. Catch made on the out route. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Hands it off on the counter. First down and more. He's still running. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Well, from a concept standpoint, plays like the counter or misdirection work well when defenders at the first and second level bite on the first move of the back. Here, we saw it play out perfectly for an explosive gain on the ground.
The Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. Looking right, this one caught.
All right, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Third down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Dropping back. It's Lewis. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
There's the handoff. Running with purpose. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front and freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Heck of a job by this defense, sitting back in nickel. Good job of keeping the eyes on that quarterback when he took off the scramble. He's got a long way to go to pick up this first down now on 4th down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they take the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. When he's got some space here. On the move. They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky. He didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Gets rid of it on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at 10. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. They'll have to throw it here on second down. Touchdown, South Carolina. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here, help the defense, and hold on. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Lewis. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
You can read it.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff tournament, you can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.